fucked up, 'cause I don't see either one of us budging.
I'm withholding my anger. It's my right to insist that he acknowledge my existence, but he just displays complete lack of respect. And in his jealousy and envy, it just whirls him in a frenzy. He don't exist in this world, so he just twists and he twirls, spirals and spins till he hurls himself into rage. And it's destroying him slowly, 'cause he does not even know me, even though he sees me everywhere he goes. So he just tortures himself, he has no fortune and wealth, so he extorts someone else to get his dough. And now he's acting like a bully, so he tries to push and pull me, but he knows that he can't fool me, so he's mad. He has no choice but to scream and raise his voice up at me, 'cause it annoys him to see that I ain't scared. You ain't no motherfucking bully, and I ain't bowing to no motherfucking bully. I won't allow it, ain't gon' cower to no bully. I'll be damned if I...
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm gonna be obviously talking about why Toronto is filled with a bunch of ignorant women. And guys are not exempt from this too. A high ratio of men are just a bunch of morons, pussified yes men. I'm gonna get into it, how it is exactly. When I grew up in the city, when I say Toronto, once again, if you haven't watched my video, I'm talking about GTA and Toronto itself within 1 hour radius of driving distance. So all the way from past Ajax to Mississauga, Brampton, Richmond Hill, Maple, Vaughan, Scarborough, all this shit is the same thing. All of it within 1 hour's driving radius. Then you slowly start to see a difference, slowly. This place is absolutely a dump. I mentioned in another video how I honestly call Toronto Canada's Detroit. As much as people in Toronto want to be in denial about it, because most of them came or grew up here from somewhere and don't have any experience outside of the city. They're very hypocritical. They talk shit about the US and other parts of Canada, but yet they travel over there, right? A lot of Torontonians talk purely shit about the States, but constantly I see them go there for vacation, for a visit. They go there. Some of them even decide to move there. Very, very sick people here, man. Very, very in denial, sick people. If you tell them hi, if you tell a chick hi, she'll just walk past by you like you're a fucking piece of shit. If you approach a girl, ask her out on a date, you're a rapist, you're sexual harassment, you're fucked up. It's like you can't look at a girl twice. Guys here are not exempt. Once again, a lot of men here just want to fucking act bad, like the gangsters want to be. Let me tell you how exactly this sort of works. Venezuela and Colombia are one of the most dangerous places in the whole North and Central and North America and South America. And so what happened is the crime in there, it's ridiculously high, and a lot of MS gangs and thugs and all that. It's actually from South America, not whole South America, but primarily from Venezuela and Colombia. And some of it actually drains towards Mexico, right? Which is Mexico still 50-50. It's not as dangerous as South America. And then LA sort of copied what Mexico did then. So you understand? So it's like the real thugs are from the South America. Then Mexico sort of has that 50%. Then LA and California copied being a gangster. They sort of have 20%. And then Toronto copied what LA does. So it's like a copy of a copy of a copy, which is the pussy version in Toronto. It's like these guys who never did any crime in their lives. They live with their mom, bunch of good guys, don't know what it is to live in the hood, to live in the projects, to really live in that the thug life, but all about showing off. A couple guys I know work at a private security company with a bunch of celebrities that come from Hollywood here, and they're so serious into this job, and they get paid $12 an hour. They work out constantly, pump steroids, wear suits, and they record all the shit and post them up on different websites. It's like they're badasses. It's fucking funny. It's so funny to see this fake thug wannabes men live here, and they try to show off towards the girls, and the girls are constantly defensive. I don't know why. They have non-stop just so much tension, so much hate towards men. It's incredibly tough. When I travel outside of Toronto, I notice right away, not just Canada, US, South America, wherever I go, I could pick up someone that's from Toronto right away. Is because their tension, they're so tense. They're so incredibly tense. These girls are so tense towards another guy that their negative energy just it's so overwhelming, right? And then if you live here, you have to pretend. All the stuff I just mentioned doesn't exist, because you're not allowed to be a free mind thinker. You have to be a follower. Well, I'm sick of it. Well, fuck you and your fucking bullshit follower mentality. Take that and shove it up your fucking ass. Because for the longest time I was here, and I was growing up as a teenage years here, and I was an ugly kid even as a teenager, and I would be asking girls out of high school one from after another in my early 20s, and constantly I would hear, I have a boyfriend, non-stop. I couldn't really put two and two together. And then when I left Canada, started traveling, and then when I would approach a really good-looking girl, and the same thing I was doing here, I would ask a girl out, and it was like, yeah, sure, let's go out. And it was just like, holy fuck, I just wasted my life living in Toronto. Now, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not telling you the whole rest of Canada is paradise and heaven, but I'm not really fond of Canada itself. But Toronto itself is just the dump, man. It's just a Detroit fucking lifestyle with the attitude. I don't know where, because I have never experienced such sickening people with such fucked up mentality anywhere else in the world. And they're in denial. You tell people in Toronto you're dirty. No, we're not. No, we're not. Fuck you, man. Yeah, you are. What's wrong with you people? Do you like lying to yourselves? Anyways, this place is full of ignorant, idiot people. Another thing is that people don't do anything nice for anyone if you live in Toronto, honestly. If you live in GTA, don't do nothing nice for nobody. Because they think they expect it. They don't appreciate it. I'm not gonna, this holding the door shit, I don't know, guys hold the door for girls like they're queens. And they walk by like bunch of, princesses, and don't even look at you like you're a human. You're just another piece of shit. So when they come, I don't even fucking open the door. I see them waiting for me to open the door from in Toronto. I just fucking make a U-turn and go other way, open another door. It's not my job. I'm not a fucking doorman. Don't expect shit from me. And when I was in my early 20s, I would help out so many girls, like, and they're just nothing. Like so many stories I could give you, which would probably take around 2 weeks. So I would tell you stories after stories after stories where I was nice to girls. Not that I expect anything, but this is human nature. But after I would do nice stuff for them, it was like they're expecting it, and all of a sudden I noticed a pattern, and afterwards I stopped. I see someone on the side of the road, I don't stop for people. If I'm in GTA, I see you need help, I'm not gonna do fucking shit for you. The moment that you stop appreciating my extra effort that I go out of my way, it's the moment that I stop doing shit for you. And if every person, every guy started doing this, you're gonna change this mentality. But unfortunately, there's way too many pussified men here who are yes men, who are doormats when it comes to females. It's unfortunate, but once again, that's only 20% of what I just covered, because if I decide to cover every aspect, this video is gonna be probably 2 weeks long, and no one's gonna listen that much. And I think I just want to throw out there, once even you ask her to check out, if you decide to put 500%, what's gonna happen is that she's gonna put you through a fucking living hell just to date you. And even if she dates you, you never know what her outcome is gonna be, what she's thinking. She could just have like a bunch of boyfriends and or her husband or whatever, and she's just using you for other means. She could simply go out with you for a free dinner and just she has no interest in you. Even if you get her number and decide to go out with her, she might not even reply to you. If she replies to you, she's gonna say one word every 3 weeks. It's just the non-stop fucking torture, just dating itself in GTA. It's a non-stop fucking hit games torture. And another thing I'm gonna mention is this thing gets deeper and deeper and never ends. It's like a good-looking girl is probably dating a lot of good-looking girls, and GTA date ugly guys, but once she becomes to date a new guy, her expectation goes extremely high. Doesn't make sense. All your ex-boyfriends look like trash, but all of a sudden now you want to deal with me, you expect to pick up a Brad Pitt. Just fucking don't try to figure this out, because you're gonna lose your mind, because it's so how sickening and how disgusting and lunatic and psychopath people are here. And I really don't like fucking Toronto cops, man. They're so corrupted, and I have no problems calling internal affairs once they step out of line. I took out my phone a lot of times. I got into trouble. One of the police officers I did a full report with the sergeant. The sergeant didn't take me seriously. He didn't know I was recording. My phone was in my pocket, was facing him. He started talking all kind of shit, broke my civil rights, broke police of conduct of police, which is illegal also. And he was actually I told internal affairs, they did an investigation, and he was disciplined. Another guy I was recording, like I'm telling you, you guys have to start doing this, have to start exercising your civil rights to the max, because they abuse their power. We have the right to there's a reason why it's written up as a civil right. We have the right to stand up for ours. And that time I was recording, another cop was trying to block the camera, which is also illegal. That's tampering with the government's evidence. Also, the sergeant didn't take me seriously again. I contacted internal affairs, which is OIPRD, Ontario's police investigation. The guy was also written up, and he was charged, and I don't know what happened afterwards. But it's surprising when cops find out you exercise your civil rights. This shows the amount of people here who are so pussified and so scared of the authority, they will just bend over backwards for anything that's higher than them. But yet when it comes to someone who's weaker than them, they want to crush the fuck out of them. They're just so sickening and so fucked up to live here. And jobs, when you work for somebody, bosses usually have mass amount of anger management. Colleges, people are psychopaths. You talk to them, they just want to fucking chew at you. It's fucking ridiculous. It's so sad that that this is the way it is, and it pushes a lot of guys out. If even you go look around, you'll notice 9 out of 10 guys are single, but 9 out of 10 girls are taken and have a boyfriend, and a bunch of guys waiting for her to date her. It's fucking so fucking stupid, man. So fucking stupid. Anyways, just wanted to put this out there. Once again, one love, and I was inspired by Rushvi to speak up my mind.
He don't exist in this world, so he just twists and he twirls, spirals and spins till he hurls himself into rage. And it's destroying him slowly, cause he does not even know me, even though he sees me everywhere he goes. So he just tortures himself, he has no fortune and wealth, so he extorts someone else to get his dough. And now he's acting like a bully, so he tries to push and pull me, but he knows that he can't fool me, so he's mad. He has no choice but to scream and raise his voice up at me, cause it annoys him to see that I ain't scared. You ain't no motherfucking bully, and I ain't bowing to no motherfucking bully. I won't allow it, ain't gon' cower to no bully. I'll be damned if I don't stand up to a bully. Fight like a man and throw my